Hello there everyone, this is Lilith and welcome to another one of my crafting videos here on my channel. Today I'll be sharing how I created this cute little painted bird using the new Altenew Gouache paints. So I had seen this lovely colorful bird while I was surfing the internet, and I thought that I had saved it, but I hadn't. So when I started creating this bird and was looking for my example image, I couldn't find it. So I decided just to hope that my image that I had photographed in my mind corresponded. So I'm not always very sure when I'm drawing or painting. So in the beginning, I do like to copy artists, and I eventually did find the original, and I will post a link to that below. So I drew out my little bird on a branch using a gray pencil, and I'm using some black watercolor cardstock for this. Once I've got my bird drawn out, I'm going to add my gouache paints onto a palette, and I'm using some reds and yellow and also this lovely coral color, and I'm also popping down a light and a dark blue. For my whites, unfortunately, I didn't have any gouache white on hand, so I decided to use my gesso, which worked really well too. It's a little bit more fluid, a little less thick than the gouache, which is really nice because I'm using a lot of white on my little painting here. So having this gesso came in really handy. It isn't as thick and as covering, but I am adding a really fine layer, and it dries really quickly. So I'll just go over that until I have a nice opaque finish. So I'm going to color in all the parts of the bird, which are going to be really light or white. And I'm also going to color in my branch. Once that white is dry, I can start adding in the colors of the feathers. I'm going to be mixing reds and yellows and that lovely coral color. And there will also be a little bit of blue on my little bird. So I'm going to continue working on my branches, and then once that is dry, I can start adding in the different colors. So I'll leave you with a little bit of music, and you can watch while I paint. here is the finished bird. There's still a lot of room for improvement, but I really enjoyed creating this little painting. Here is another example of the gouache. This time I added it to some craft paper. So there you go. I hope you feel inspired to try out these new paints, and don't forget to go to the next person in this video hop. All the links are below. Thank you so much for joining me, and see you next time. Bye bye.